Hi everyone, my name is Lois Whitaker and I am the CEO of Physician Coding and Education Solutions. I wanted to provide a little background information about myself and why did I open up this medical coding training program. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and I grew up in Inglewood, and that is basically one of the poorest neighborhoods in Chicago. I had my first child at 16 years old, and when I was 20 years old, I found out I was pregnant with my second child. At that time, I was working security, and basically, I was working 3 to 11 and on the weekends, holidays. So, I really wanted to change the times and the days I was working to be with my children. And it was very difficult for me to find them daycare on the second shifts, weekends, um, and of course, holidays. So I decided to take a class in medical office assistant. Um, I took this class, and after I had my second child, I decided to move to Hammond, Indiana for a different scenery, different opportunity. And I got my first temp job working at our facility as a front desk receptionist. From there, I was approached, do you want to learn how to do medical? Do you want to learn to do medical billing? Sure, I do. So I learned how to do that, and little did I know that this was one of the best decisions in my life because I, like I said, I really got into the field just because I was tired of working, you know, weekends, holidays. So I started doing that, and I end up doing medical billing, coding, collections, payment posting. I have experience in the entire revenue cycle, auditing. Now I'm a quality assurance manager, and I pretty much am pretty versed when it comes to the healthcare revenue cycle. Um, I had ended up having two more children, and when my son was 3 years old, I noticed that he was not talking, he was not progressing as he should. So at that time, I went to talk to my manager, and I asked her, is it a possibility that I could work from home? So my employer approved it. I ended up working from home. Now my son is 10, and he has greatly improved. And it was basically because I had the flexibility to take him to his IEP appointments, his doctor's appointments, his um, speech therapies, OT therapies. I was able to have the flexibility to do that. I also was there with my other children to do their award ceremonies, Christmas plays, after school programs, you name it. I'm sure as your kids, somebody is in dance, somebody is, they always doing something. And I was able to work and have the time with my children. So I was able to have that work life balance that everybody, pretty much that's what you want. I didn't have to sacrifice my my job to be a mom or my, you know, being a mom to work very hard to provide for my children. I am a single parent, so it was it was pretty hard for me. But with hard work and determination, I was able to do it. I mean, I have been working from home ever since. I make decent money. I have benefits for my children. I have vacation time. I do not have to use my PTO time because I have to go to report card pickup. If I need to go to a doctor appointment in the middle of the day, I am able to do that. If my children have to do their physical, I don't have to take a PTO day. I could actually use my PTO for vacation. I do not have to. Who wants to use PTO to take care of business? I don't. When I have my PTO, I want to be able to enjoy it. That's one of the great benefits of it, the flexibility of doing medical coding, to being a mom, and to take my kids to school and drop them off, to see them, to pick them up, and to see them come through the door every day. That is a joy. That's a joy that I did not have with the first two. So basically, the reason why I wanted to teach this is because I wanted to encourage other mothers, young mothers, even people that's been doing a career and wants to change. You know, if you get up Monday morning and you hate to go to work, you need to consider a career change. If you feel that you are not being mentally stimulated at your job, you need to consider a career change. This has been one of the most fulfilling jobs that I have, and it's never the same. I also had the flexibility to go back to school to finish my education. So basically, this was one of the best career decisions that I have made in my life. It allowed me to have that life balance where I could still be a career woman and a mom. So my thing to you is, whatever your excuse is, whatever your reason why you can't, I'm sure there is one reason why you can. And the reason I'm saying that, because if I was able to do it, you can do it too. Am I going to say that it's easy? No, I'm not. You're going to have to be determined. You're going to have to study, learn your medical terminology, learn how to use your tools to succeed. Be very persistent and be positive. And that's what helped me to succeed in this. So that was the reason why I did this. It was really to just empower others, to empower my community, to be able to do something productive. And only thing I could say is, if I could do it, you can too. From Inglewood to entrepreneur.